We have been a watchmaker for the last 140 years, since 1874. We have been gold crafter, or jeweler if you want, since 1960. So we have that expertise to be both. All in all, we've developed 39 calibers. 27 we would really classify as really ultra thin. We don't do a thin movement for the sake of beating records. We do a very thin movement because we feel that it helps us make a much more beautiful and much more elegant watch. People may be looking for a very sporty watch, one may be looking for a very big watch, but there is definitely a clientele that is more and more interested in a very thin watch. We concentrate really on the Altiplano on a simple and beautiful automatic winding movement and manual winding. And then we started thinking about the idea of achieving, again, great thinness, but introducing a complication. And we decided that the chronograph would be a good start. The movement is great. It's a flyback. It's a second time zone. It's a vertical clutch. It's a column wheel chronograph movement. And all of that in 4.65 millimeter. 240 components. And I think when I look at all of them one next to the other, some which are barely the thinness of hair, I think it's a great achievement to develop it and put it together. We wanted the watch to look very elegant, in a way understated, which is why when you look at the dial looks so simple. Now, to tell you the truth, every time we make a dial, we spend a huge amount of time, because at the end of the day, it's always the same. What looks the most simple is very often the most complicated to do. Very often I have the question, are we going to go thinner than 3.65 millimeter? My answer is that you have to be a little bit careful. A, because probably we want to work trying to gain more power reserve in the world of ultra-thin watches. Because again, the volume has some restrictions, so we have to be creative in that respect also. And you have to be careful, because if the watch becomes too thin, you're going to forget you have a watch. I mean, you need to have a little bit of volume on your wrist. But I think there's still a lot of things that can be done in the field of ultra-thin, and again, getting more power reserve is something which is of great interest to us. Now, the truth is sometimes the fact that we have been so much associated to jewelry watch is a little bit of a problem in terms of Piaget asserting its reputation as a master in mechanical watches. But I think that's something that is the challenge that we've been taking for the last 15 years. And I think that little by little, people which are collectors and people which are experts and people which love beautiful watches and technical watches understand that Piaget is there for good, that Piaget has every reason to be there, and that we are just doing also beautiful technical watches.